Sleep, tossing and turning, dreaming about maybe, I don't know.
We'll see.
Maybe there's a fucking Yobo.
Jerkhov. Sorry, I should have clarified. The caller.
I thought you just fucking cut me off with that. Wow. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I should have.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Did you fart again or what?
Not yet.
Oh, this is the
Not
farter?
yet.
I'm pretty clean on that tonight, I think.
Not yet.
Gonna try to ease off the beans
It's on
tonight.
the way. What's up?
What's up? How's it going?
Okay, so I'm doing pretty good. I have a question.
How's it looking for you? How you been?
Are you thinking about getting a second shelf?
What? I have a shelf to the left. It's like
Yeah,
that. If you want
But
to
you think about getting a second one underneath it.
Third shelf.
Like that wall just
No, look.
looks...
I'm gonna scoot this over.
Let me see. That's where the
Okay, the
magic
point still
happens.
stands.
Yeah, there's still one shelf sitting there.
The one wall.
That's what I wanted to see. Mattress with one
What is
sheet.
on that shelf that he thought like I need to have a shelf just for
What?
this?
Those are
Yeah, what's
RDVDs.
just on that
Are those
shelf?
books?
What's
Is that the Left Behind series?
What?
Is that chicken soup for the soul?
Show us
Diary of a
what is
Wimpy
it?
Kid.
What is that on that shelf? I gotta know. I gotta know.
Was that Dork Diary?
I'm just lagging really bad, by the way.
No,
Let's ask my question.
no, no
I
question.
don't wanna answer
I got to
no
know what the fuck is on that
damn
shelf.
long question.
What's on the shelf?
Is that like an inspirational poster on the wall up there?
It's a bunch of manga. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Manga.
What manga?
A manga
Yeah.
shelf.
Yeah, obviously
It's
it's
like a
sentimental
shit
to him.
ton of stuff.
Just fart already.
Is that your best manga? Is that the best manga you got?
Come on, just
The
straight.
one
Get it
This
out.
is JoJo's. This is the JoJo shelf right
Oh,
there.
JoJo.
Oh, that's the JoJo
Oh,
shelf.
JoJo.
JoJo shelf.
We got
Well,
some-
we can hang up now
we
because
got
we
stuff
got
on
it.
our shelf too, man.
Thanks for your call.
Hey, no,
Thank
wait,
you.
I got a question.
Oh, yeah. I'll answer you in a year.
Does your mom know that that's the JoJo shelf? Or does she just think it's just like some random manga shelf? Does she know? Have you told her, like, Mom, this is the JoJo shelf?
I don't know.
I think you should get her
He's
in here right
hiding it.
now.
He's hiding it.
You told us we're comfortable with it.
I
you should
think
get her in the room.
I think you
Let's
should
just
make a
get her
sign. I think you should make a sign because you got a lot of wall space there.
Yeah, I got it.
A sign pointing up that says JoJo shelf.
Dust Weekly.
That way, when you call people on Discord, they know what it is. They have to ask you and to go through this nonsense.
Can you call us back next week and show us
The sign.
the most badass sign you can make? You have a whole week to do it.
You could draw your own stand, like on the sign.
Like, take it to like Kinko's, get it laminated, make something nice, you know?
Yeah, the JoJo shelf.
Anyway, what's your question?
I was gonna say, what's the like album you've listened to the most probably over your life?
The
Just like-
album.
In my life.
Like repeat listens.
Repeat listen.
Ooh, Beatles could be up there for you, Rocco. I'm thinking, but
Like, what's the album you put on your JoJo shelf?
yeah, good.
Now that you worded it that
go.
way, I
You're
know
asking me
exactly what
personally.
you're
What
saying.
is your JoJo shelf?
My
album?
JoJo shelf album?
Man,
I would put, I think for myself, it was like Pinkerton by Weezer.
that's,
That's
a big
good
one.
album.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That got a lot of plays
That
on
might
my.
be it for me too. Just I listened to
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of the same albums over when I was in high school.
Same here.
And then like
Went
as
to
time
bed
went
every
on,
night.
I wouldn't just repeat listen to albums so much.
I went to bed every night with a cassette tape. Side A was Deftones Around the Fur. Side B
You went to
was
bed with that?
the first Deftones album. And I think that technically, because that was like 4 years, 365 days, I listened to one side of the tape, one album, and then I'd flip it to the other side of the tape, the other album, every night when I went to bed. I'd fall asleep a couple songs in.
Sure.
But I think I probably listened to those two Deftones albums the most out of every album. I don't know. I might put Nirvana In Utero up there.
And Utero
that's
will be
also-
the one.
Over Nevermind.
Utero is
Yeah.
definitely
You know what I do as an adult? I've done this for years. I have the Beatles discography on an iPod
Oh, yeah.
in my car, and it's the only thing on that iPod. So whenever I like am just sick of the radio, I'll just put on that Beatles discography and listen to every Beatles song. Just sometimes I'll go through alphabetically, sometimes I'll shuffle them. So I've listened to their discography many times. So I would say either Pinkerton by Weezer, Beatles discography or Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Those are the albums I tend to just put on more often than not. I can listen to them endlessly, and I have.
Sing along with every word.
Because I think I do the same thing. I kind of just repeat the same album, even if it's like recently I'll be listening to a bunch of new albums, but even then I'll still repeat the same album I just liked forever, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'll be listening to the same stuff for about 2 years.
I think for me, it maybe in the first in a great portion of my life it would have been like Pinkerton.
Yeah.
But then I hit a wall with Weezer where I never wanted to like hear him again. So
Yeah, the first two
one
albums
album
were
that survived every era of my music listening life is probably that Postal Service album.
I love that album.
Give Up.
Give
It's
Up.
Probably that has survived every era of music I've been into. I still listen to that. I'm gonna say maybe that.
And I will say my go-to album as of the last 10 years is Black Sabbath, Sunday Bloody Sabbath.
See, mine.
I'll throw that on if I'm in mixed company. Even if you don't like Black Sabbath, I feel like if I put that on and it's background music, people like it. So
My
I listen to that one a
album
lot.
would probably be Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. I listened to that album so many times, and it's
a good one.
My dad would put it on when I was a kid as the music to clean the house, and I kind of do the same. And I have heard that thousands of times.
Did I not say the name of the album right?
No, you said Give Up.
I think I misspoke about my Black Sabbath album.
Oh, you did?
So what was it?
Sunday Bloody Sabbath.
Is that
So you
it?
said it was Pinkerton.
I think there's an album named that.
No, it's either Sabbath Bloody
Or
Sabbath or
Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, yeah.
It's their fifth one. I don't give a fuck.
The fifth one.
Yeah, I just
He's not reading it. He's listening to it.
You think you could talk so much shit in the chat? I'm gonna be convinced I never heard the fucking album? I know what I meant.
My go-to is that Randy Rhoads live tribute album for Ozzy. While we're on the Ozzy subject, this podcast.
I cannot believe he did this song, the theme song for Dog. I can't believe
It's
that.
fucking nuts. I have a theory that his Sirius XM radio channel, he doesn't do the voice IDs. I feel like it's an impersonator.
Probably.
Brian thinks I'm crazy. He's like, that's him. I'm like, it sounds too good to be him. He's all old and shitty now.
He's all fucked up.
He sounds,
Dunking his heads in buckets doesn't pass out on stage.
It's just an impersonator they hired. Got to be cheaper to just get some local guy who can do an Ozzy impersonation.
Right.
There's probably like 50 guys down at the metal station that do it. Just knock on the third floor door. Hey, Liquid Metal.
Anybody?
Is Jose in here? Come
Ozzy
on up.
Osbourne's real easy to impersonate.
It's the
I've heard
Liquid
people
Metal
who
one.
sound just like him.
Oh, yeah. You got to have a little shake in your voice.
Yeah, Jamie, what's his name?
Well, you
Jamie
could talk
Kennedy?
like him, but you could also sing like him.
Oh, singing like him, yeah.
Yeah.
I listen.
No, Derek meant talk like him.
They have they released an album, Black Sabbath did, of their last show ever, which is interesting, but he talks a lot during the songs, and it's like, yo, Ozzy, this is the last time you're ever doing this. Shut up. He kept saying, God bless you all. Okay, please stop
Didn't
saying
Derek say
God
something
bless you
about
all.
the Zombies show before that? I remember
that?
one show he was talking about a Zombies show he went to.
Oh, yeah.
They kept talking about
Yeah,
Dave
all
Grohl
these
or
old
something.
bands, you get to a certain age and you think people give a shit about your life. Just play the songs. I don't want to hear your life story. I don't give a shit.
I 100% agree with you, Derek, except
I was just
when
about to
I
say
saw
that.
Paul McCartney, I thought I would go to a show of you talking and listen to that happily.
Yeah, that's the one show I've been to where his stories, I was like, yeah, tell me more.
But everyone
What
else,
was the difference?
shut
Yeah,
up.
I'll tell you what the difference is. Paul McCartney doesn't talk to the point where you literally want to tell him to shut up.
No, he doesn't.
All these other Paul McCartney would be like, this next song I wrote for a person you might know, a man named Michael Jackson. Then he plays the song. You're like, wow, you wrote this
Yeah.
for Michael Jackson? Wow, that's cool. The
Yeah.
Zombies tell you that story. Then it was the spring of 1980. Got a phone call.
Yeah.
I remember I just bought a sofa and I was looking at it thinking, is this sofa too big?
Yeah.
But then the phone was ringing. I'm sitting there being like, shut the fuck up, play the fucking song.
Yeah.
So they just talk too much.
Yeah.
You get old, you turn into a windbag. Just play your music.
Let's talk more rock.
Yeah.
God bless you
Yes,
all.
for soapbox.
I like the way hardcore bands used to do it. It'd be real short and sweet and super positive. We're like, this next song's about brotherhood. I look around in this room. I see a lot of brothers and sisters that are here today, and I'm glad to see you. This song's called Bloody Roots. Here we go! And then it would start, and that's what you get.
I'm gonna go I love that story, Garrett,
Yeah.
for a lot of reasons. But I love that you were holding a microphone in one hand and having a fake.
I didn't want to. I knew I was
And
going to yell.
You didn't use that.
I knew-
I just looked over and it was the funniest imagery of you holding the mic away from your face to get the fake mic in there.
I knew I didn't want to blow the mic out, so I had to move it away from me.
I
but
get the logic.
The hardcore vocals, you got to grip that little mic like Earth Crisis, and you got to, you know.
Yeah, but how often do you tell a story with the actual mic in your other hand? Brilliant.
I think we should stop talking about that stuff
Okay.
Oh no.
and
Okay.
get into
okay?
just a moral debate on what we should open next.
No.
Stop.
I think you
What?
shouldn't have brought it up again.
Why did you do that? We were doing so
Dude,
well.
The chat moved
self-destructive.
on.
Rocco, your
No.
self-sabotaging personality has gone too far.
I was joking.
He said he was perfect, but I'm starting to think he's not.
I say we
joking.
read this very deep and personal letter
No.
that Kevin sent. I say we read all 4 of them, Kev.
Rocco, you started this night off by saying you were really fucking busy and couldn't do an
Yeah,
after
I had to
show.
leave like an hour.
We're
ago.
Why
an
you-
hour over.
We had it.
It's a bit more
We can't
than-
do
Clutching
it.
a fish pillow like there's no end in sight.
Yeah, Jerkhov won't get to his question. Come on.
I already got my question.
I thought you were being mean to him again. I
I
forgot
was
that that's
I
his
was
name.
just joking around. too.
I know.
Jerk
I
off.
know.
What's your
Getting
favorite? What's your favorite issue of the JoJo manga series?
Issue or volume?
Ooh,
You know,
Oh.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you
fucking
fucking Derek.
got you.
You fucking
He
I'm
got
gonna-
you.
I live in
Idiot.
America where
Seen
we
a
have
comic.
issues. Okay.
dunce.
What's your favorite volume of JoJo? Jerk off.
It would be like I think it's like volume 37 or something like that.
Oh,
It's
I
like
fell
a
off
team
by that
fight.
point.
To be fair, if you
He
come by the
fights like
Mega64
a baby
booth
stand.
and you ask for season 2 DVD, we laugh in your face.
You do that?
Yeah, I go, it's a virgin, you noob. What are you?
A virgin?
Plebe?
What?
It's a
It's a-
virgin.
You call yourself a virgin?
Version.
Because I know
Never.
things.
I didn't get to volume 37. Jerk off.
Understandable.
Your name.
I stopped at volume.
Yeah, your
1.
name makes me.
Have you
I feel.
farted yet?
Not yet.
Well,
When are we
you
gonna get
said-
the
you
jerk
said
off
it
I should have
Fart.
ended on that.
You know, thanks to Kevin for the first time, I get to eat Red Vines and Twizzlers in the same bite.
I've never done that.
2 wrongs don't make a right, guys.
Dude,
Yeah, it's just, this is not licorice. Either
Okay,
one.
jerk off. Thanks for your call. I feel bad
All right,
saying
thank
that,
you.
but that's your username.
He put it out there. I love you,
It
jerk
makes
off.
me feel mean, but thank you.
All right, say
I like this new regular relationship we have with